great day out there and happy to have you on this platform again. It's Breakfast Show and it is Behavioral Checks with Dr. Longlife. I want you to live young, long, and strong, inside out, basking in life, vitality, for optimal productivity. It's a production from Cyber Resources Intervention Hub, Wuse, Abuja, Nigeria. And on this platform, we've created so many episodes on behavioral checks. And in case today happens to be your first time watching this show, please subscribe now, immediately, to my YouTube channel, James Komolafe, and watch the previous episodes. Today, we have a very exciting topic again for you so that you can take your behavioral checks serious even as you run your medical checks for optimality in every area of life. The title today is Package Thoughts for Deliberate Construction. How do I package my thought in order to watch it becoming a constructive model on the ground? Thoughts of my mind becoming physical structures, issues, facility, activity of life. You know, just like you have the wall clock or wristwatch, tick tock, and minutes, seconds, hours, days, weeks, months, and the year is counting. So also is our thought life. You are not what you think you are. You are actually your thoughts. We are all byproducts of our thoughts. Whatever you see today, physical, begins from the concept of just a minute thought. And you see, every day is a day for thoughts. And can I shock you? In a day, your thought is as much as 10,000. That's just to cut it low. 10,000 thoughts per day filtered through your mind. And you see, our thoughts make us. Whatever thoughts you are able to package and manage, we avert the damage. No subsidence, no sudden collapses. You are able to do creative, constructive models, creative, deliberate lifestyle when you can package your thoughts. So life begins from your thought pattern. A wise man said in one of the holy books, as he thinks, so he is. So as a man thinks, that is who he is. Your thoughts, the good, the bad, or the ugly, will give birth to your feelings. So when you think it in your mind, then you begin to feel it. When you feel it, you know what is happening? Your thought is gradually begins to overwhelm you. In order to secure what we call an acceptable behavioral buy-in. So anytime you think a thought and you begin to look at it from various sides and angles in your mind, the good, the bad, and the ugly, it begins to generate some certain feelings. It is then you will be able to know whether it's a good thought or a bad thought or an ugly one. And as soon as the feelings begin to go on from the inside, overwhelming you on the inside, then it will want to overwhelm you on the outside. And that's how the feeling inside comes to the fore outside. And before you know it, your body takes it over. AJ, you just began to think as if, oh, you are likely to have fever, for example. And then, as you keep thinking about fever, what happened? The whole world, the universe, is powered by energy. And you see, the energy you send out will hit some certain level of vibration of the universe. And we connect to the force of the world, the force of the universe, through the energies that we send out. So when you send out negative energy like that, it's like I will have fever. And as the thought of a feverish condition begins to build up inside you, what happens? You start feeling it. Because you focus it, you will feel it. And then the feeling of fever begins to overwhelm you from the within, and before you know it, your body begins to go down. Your body begins to respond to it because you have withdrawn relevant energies through thoughts and feelings. Then your body picks it up. And as your body picks it up, invariably your temperature begins to rise. And as your temperature begins to build up and rise, you lose energy. You are disjointed. The energies you had before will disappear. Your will is surrendered. And as that becomes the rule, it becomes a behavior. Because you have built it as a lifestyle. Anytime such feelings come, such thoughts comes to you, growing into a feeling, and you don't do the needful, then you are likely to come down. As it is for the bad and the ugly, so it is for the good. So we actually create the world we want to see and live in through our thoughts. So if I were you, since you now know that the simplest seed of life is the thought pattern, I will begin to sow good seeds on my field. You don't have a good yield until you have planted good seeds. So thoughts are the seeds of life. Plant good seeds and reap good yield. What you think is what you plant. And what you plant is what you nurture, and at the end of the day, you will harvest it. Now, in one of my very rigorous area of study called cognitive behavioral therapy, it tells us that, you see, how you feel, how you think affects how you feel, and how you feel affects what you do, and what you do communicates a behavioral pattern to people around you, beginning from you first. So meaning you are actually in charge. And the best place to take care of yourself is not from the external point of view, is from the within. So what you think matters. Please don't just allow all kinds of mumbo-jumbo thoughts to come hitting at you. And you see, through your various gates. The ear gates, what you hear. The eye gates, what you see. The mind gate, how you think it. And all of those gates. Don't allow for the negatives, because negatives are developed in the dark room of the mind, in the dark room of life. Allow for lights. Allow for that which makes you vibrant and virile at the same time. Allow for thoughts that brings growth, enthusiasm, that gives you passionate appeal to rise up, to have energy. Think greatness and talk greatness. You see, where do you do the talk? Of course, it is in the body. So you build the thought first and say that and feel it. Let it overwhelm you, and then through your body you speak it out. What are you doing? You are manifesting. You are doing deliberate creation. And you see, because you have thought it and felt it and became overwhelmed by it, and you are now speaking it out through your mouth in the physical realm, it will happen. The forces in the universe, the creative ability of the God of the universe will join up with you to create your own universe. And in so doing, you are projecting the right behavior. You are doing what I call creative concept. You are engaging in the act of deliberate creation. And what you think and feel, you will do and also have. That's why Napoleon Hill, in his own words, says, whatever the mind can think, the mind believes it, the mind can also achieve it. So you think it, you conceive it through thought, and then you feel it, and then you believe it, you can also have it. Very vital. You conceive it, you believe it, then you can receive it. I think the scriptures also flow in that same order. So, please, whatever you want to have and see, you can actually create it. And the power of creativity begins from your thought. Your thought must harmonize with your feelings, and your feelings harmonize with your body. It becomes a powerful field, energetic field for you to make proclamation. And once there's that harmony between you and the universe around you, you have a harvest. So, very vital. So, you might want to ask, so how do I profile my thoughts to be sure that this scenario just described becomes my normal way of life on a daily process, on a daily basis? Very simple. Engage idea method, by acronym IDEA, to be able to profile your thoughts, because it begins from the thought. You can't plant the wrong thought and harvest the right fruits. No. It begins from thought. So, what is letter I in the idea method? Please be able to identify that particular thought. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it ugly? Know the thought. What kind of thought is going through me? Is it the good thought that will bring out the goodies of my life? Is it the bad thought that will cause me to wander away from my original person? Is it the ugly thoughts that will bring me right down there, and I'll become nervous wreck, or even go into subsidence, or will withdraw my energy? You need to identify the thoughts so that you know the next thing to do. If it is bad thought, you know it doesn't belong here. It's a stranger in transit. And what do you do to a stranger who is in transit? You don't open your door to. to him or her, you simply say, please carry go. No admittance here because it's a stranger in transit. You don't make your own mind a destination for a stranger who is in transit. You simply guide them to keep on and go the way they're going. So that is letter I. What is D of the idea method? It is define the goal of that thought. What is the goal? Does it lift you or bring you down? Does that thought makes you or break you? Is that thought hitting your mind, coming to bring out your best you or your bad you? You need to be able to define the goal. When you know the goal of that thought, then it will help you to do the right thing at the right time. Very vital. Lastly, you need to be able to do self-evaluation. Evaluate the thoughts. What is the course it has taken? And then accept the therapy and the intervention you need to be able to walk away from it. Accept the intervention and then comply with all the protocols as you do away with the thoughts. When you do that, you'll be well okay, and then your life will be good for it. You know what? You can create the lifestyle that you want today and be your best self. Manage your thoughts and package the good one, and then you will have it right there before you. I believe you have been impacted by this. Do you have problem with thought management? Please put a call through, and then you will be supported to build the world you want to live in. Thank you so very much, and see you next time. Bye.